And what we're going to do, we're going to start moving towards the exciting stuff for you now, because all you need to make this work is an internet connection. And the fact you're here tonight obviously says that you've already got an internet connection, so that's absolutely a critical part. But that's all you really need to sort of start leading the life that you want to lead. Now, again, I don't know if you just want to say a bit about how you've earned some of this money, Gray, but I keep bringing up the proof. But it's important that you know Gray's the real deal. And
yeah, I mean, I've been betting successfully professionally for 5 years, over 5 years now. The money increases through the staking techniques so it's not necessarily about the odds you get on the bet. We don't want to get too technical, but it's about the way you stake. And I think it's safe to say that I've got an exclusive tactic and methodology for this that I'm here today to pass on to the rest of you. So those figures that you see that I've got in my account, in virtually no time at all, they can be sitting in your account as well. So
yeah, absolutely. And I know that because, as I've shown you before, this is the money that I started making from using your system, Gray. So, okay, we're about to get to the exciting stuff, guys. Looking forward to this. Our agenda this evening is simply how to earn a genuine six-figure income online through betting and through becoming part of Gray's community. Okay, we're going to talk about what you need to get there in order to do that, in order to achieve that genuine six-figure income from betting. And we're also going to give you one-on-one consulting from us for free. Okay, and what that means is that when you join us, you'll be able to, I've already sort of skimmed across this, but you'll be able to contact Gray directly. He's totally accessible. You're not going to get three lines of defense between yourself and Gray. You'll be able to talk with Gray and he'll help you. He will consult for you. He'll help you with your betting, and you're going to be able to get that from us for free. Now, this means that you're going to be in a position really to help yourself and your family, okay? And that's really important to us. I'm a family man, and family is very important to me. And the sort of income that I've been making from Gray's betting systems has allowed me to help myself and help my family. And that's what we're here for. We want to help you help yourself, and you will then be in a position to help your family, and it's happy days. And all that's achievable with what we're going to share with you tonight. Okay, so what do you need to build a successful six-figure income from betting? The first thing you need is access to insider knowledge. People who know what they're doing, people who are making, big bucks from proven, from proven betting strategies, and that's what Gray gives you. You've got access to insider knowledge. You've got a simple winning system on a daily basis. You need access to that in order to be successful. You need access to cutting edge betting technology. Again, Gray's got all that for you in the members area. And anyone that joins us tonight is going to get all this stuff for free in the members area. You also need to think about a shift in thinking here, and that shift in thinking is going away from the sort of old betting strategies that a lot of people have been using for a long time that have sort of become antiquated, Gray, haven't they?
Very much so. I mean, betting has moved on. It's no longer spit and sawdust in the betting office with people swearing and throwing lost or losing betting slips down on the floor in disgust. I mean, things have moved on, and and I don't want to blow my own trumpet too much, but my service has been leading the way, and it's all put together and it's all on the table right here for you tonight.
Yeah, absolutely true. I know that what Gray's saying there, everything that you need is there on the table for you this evening. So it's time to get in your lane, but stay in your lane. Do you want to be part of the past, or do you want to be part of the future? And what we've got for you tonight is totally about the future. It's a long-term sustainable betting strategy.
Just a very quick one. I wanted to come in here, Craig, because betting is not a game of chance, so to speak, though there is that element, but it is successful betting is a science, and it conforms to principles and knowledge that can be understood. And once you've done that Once you get the insider knowledge and the access to the simple systems and methodology that Craig's just mentioned, you can use that knowledge and those principles to make yourself successful. So it is a science and it's not just a game of chance.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more there, Gray. Okay, so we've said, betting technology, that's where it's at now. The market's moving a lot towards in-play betting, but I must say that's not what this is about tonight. That's one of the trends, but it's not what tonight's about. Tonight's more about software, having the software or access to the software in the members area and being able to make winning bets. That's what it's all about. That's where the future is, making winning bets with almost zero risk, and that's what this is all about. And again, the machine, we've got a picture of what Gray calls the machine. This is what you're going to get access to tonight. Everything's covered in the members area. It's all explained for you what these colour codes mean. And it's this is the crux of what makes Gray and all his students so successful.
Yeah, thanks, Greg. I just wanted to say there that you're looking at this, for some of you, it may be the first time you've seen a machine. It is not some devilishly difficult piece of software you need an IQ of 170 to work. It's simple and accessible working platform that has been built from my own day-to-day betting experience. So just get stuck in and learn the ropes and use it and press collect.
It's basically a resource, isn't it, Gray? Yeah, and I like that's true. Press collect, because with this resource and with all the information that's available to you in the members area, it is a case of pressing a button and clicking collect. It really is that simple. What's this all about? So we're here tonight, obviously, to invite you to join us to make $25,000 in pounds in 100 days. I know we've got a lot of Americans listening to us this evening. We've got people from all around the world, actually. We've got Canada, India, Germany, Holland. We've got people in France, Portugal, a lot of people here. And just to put that in perspective, that's around $37,000 for our American friends, but it's 25,000 British pounds in 100 days. And everyone that's come and joined Gray on this has achieved it. I'm one of them. I achieved it as well, so I do know this works. Okay, so what you're going to get tonight is instant access to the 25,000 in 100 days system. You're going to get access to insider knowledge. You're going to get a simple winning system on a daily basis. So you can place winning bets on a daily basis from literally half an hour of your time per day. You're going to get access to cutting edge betting technology that Gray spent a hell of a lot of money on having developed. He's got a team of developers behind this, what he calls the machine and the baby machines. We're going to tell you a bit more about that shortly. And on top of all that, you're going to get daily tips from Gray and from other people who are using this system successfully. You'll have access to those in the members area. So daily tips that will help you achieve that 25 grand in 100 days. Now, the great thing is, if you've no experience or you've never done anything like this before, you don't need to worry, because it's simple and easy betting systems. We're not talking, like Gray said, we're not talking rocket science. You don't need a degree in nuclear physics. This is simple and easy betting systems to earn a lot of money. Again, I've done it, so I can speak from experience. There's the money that I made. I've had a couple of big £9,000 payments drop in there, 8,700. So this is real, guys. It works, and it's all due to the move that we talked about excuse me, before, which is the move from the old sawdust, as Gray called it in the betting bookies offices, to the use of technology and well formulated betting strategies. It's simple and easy. There's no betting experience needed. If you've never placed a bet online before, it doesn't matter. This is for you. You could be a successful bettor. And I know people are still telling me here I'm also already doing okay. People are giving thumbs up here. So I think some people are pretty successful at betting tonight that are on the call with us, but a lot of people aren't. So it's important that you understand as well, this will work. for you. There's no experience needed. Okay, so the opportunity really, 18 months ago, Gray, you and your team identified an opportunity, I think, which is where the machine came into play, really, isn't it?
Yeah, that's correct. I'd noticed some trends over a number of years from essentially pen and paper analysis, which I then road tested personally, made sure that I got it exactly right and made sure that the performance and the results was stable, excuse me, and they were consistent over time. Once that was done, I then linked up and paid for with the best computer programmer and software developer that I could find, and that was how the machine got built. So everything I did, which was time consuming with pen and paper, is now automated in seconds at the flick of a switch.
And that's what's truly amazing about the software, Gray. You know, it really is an opportunity to exploit technology to predict the outcome of races. Now, we're not talking 92% of every race here. What we're saying is the races that the software, that the machine focuses on, it does that with 92% accuracy. Okay, and the result basically at the end of the day is consistent winning bets. Now again, I just want to ask a few people, just let me know yes or no. Excuse me, do you actually see lots of consistent winning bets? And I've got a lot of people saying no, never, 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 sometimes. Okay, yeah, there's a couple of people saying sometimes there. You know, but with this system that we're giving you tonight, you will be able to see consistent winning bets. Okay, fact, 92% of race results can be predicted. Again, I'm talking about the just the races that Gray's software focuses on here. It predicts them with 92% accuracy. In fact, 99% of the betting public are in the dark. They don't have access to this kind of information. That's why you've got tens of thousands of people, for want of a better word, pissing their money up the wall because they don't have access to the right information. They're in the dark. By joining Gray and his team tonight, you're going to get your hands on exactly what you need to, you know, be part of the 1% that's, you know, that can see the light, that can see how the money really is made through betting. And again, Gray's credentials. Remember, if you've just joined us, we're talking about making 25,000 in 100 days using what we call the fluid bet system, and that's what this is all about. Gray's credentials are on the screen. That's what I've made excuse me, using the software and using the resources within Gray's members area. Okay, and again, it's all due to the move to having access to the software. That's where it all stems from. Now, the stats don't lie. At the moment, betting is growing rapidly, and what this means is there's a huge opportunity for everyone that comes and joins us tonight, that comes and joins Gray and his team. There's a huge opportunity to capitalise from the huge growth in the betting sector, and the reason you can capitalise from it is for all the reasons we're about to show you. We're coming to the juicy part, and we're going to show you some really cool stuff. Again, software is the key. That's fundamental to everything we're going to show you in the members area. And the opportunity, imagine crunching all the race data for any given race in under 3 seconds. That's what Gray's software does. So there's no sort of figuring out how much the jockey weighs, what the angle of the sun is, the curvature of the course, the ground underfoot. You haven't got to worry about any of that because the software crunches it all for you, and it's all there in 3 seconds. Now, imagine having software at your fingertips 24/7 that does just that, quickly and easily without any fuss. That's what's on the table here, isn't it, Gray?
That's absolutely correct.
Yeah, that's the software that you're going to see within the members area. Basically does all that for you. It crunches the data, and it's accessible to you 24/7.
I think an important point here is that a lot of this really difficult racing, so-called racing analysis software that's out there, is you really need to know yourself what you're looking for, and then you need to start coding in this factor, and as Craig said, you know, the ground, the jockey, past performance, the weights as it were, the handicapping, all sorts of variables. The machine actually does all that for you and then tells you what the strongest betting opportunities are each race day for every race in the UK and